Alright, YouTube, this is your boy, Eminent Hero. That's what I'm talking about. The dude you just heard was Ojamack, Mr.Ojamack. His link to his channel will be at the bottom of the description. Today's video is, well, first of all, we're outside my house. This is part 2 of underappreciated cards. Alright, let's zoom in and get started. Alright. First card on my list is United Front. It's a counter trap that says, if you control 2 or more monsters with the same level, you negate a trap card. There's no cost. The only requirement is 2 monsters of the same level. It's not hard to do in this game. It's really not. It's very simple. Just summon 2 of the same monster, usually at the same level. You can rescue cat and set this. Actually, you probably want to set this first. And then you just have immediate trap control. You don't have to pay 1,000. You don't got to pay half. You don't got to discard. You just got to have 2 monsters with the same level. Alright, Ojamack, your go.
Alright, YouTube. I'd like to say hello to everybody. The first card I'm going to show you, very underappreciated, very strategical, which meta duelists know nothing about. It's called Copy Knight. Now, this card is basically to help you set up for an exceed. For example, let's say I normal summon my Amazoness Paladin. That's why I play this little guy, and it's treated as Amazoness Paladin, and with the same level as my Amazoness Paladin, which is level 4. So now I can bring out a level 4 Exceed monster.
Rank 4.
Oh, yeah, rank 4. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
But anyway, you know, bring out a rank 4 Exceed monster. Which one? Ooh, I know. The best one out. Utopia.
Classic.
Big time. A trap monster? Use it for an Exceed?
And yes, people, you can use trap monsters as material. Because they're treated as monsters on the field.
Not tokens.
Not tokens.
Not tokens. But trap monsters.
Exactly.
I mean, come on. A trap monster being used as an Exceed material? Whoever heard of that?
No one did it yet. Now, Copy Night is about to start it.
Right. Copy Night is about to be meta. So if I was you, have fun with it before it becomes meta.
Yeah, and try to get it now before it goes to $30.
Yeah.
Alright, card number 3. Trap Jammer. For all those who don't remember this ever popular card back in the day, Trap Jammer negates trap cards during the battle phase. Once again, it's for free. You don't discard, you don't pay, you don't tribute, you just say no. Simply put, all those battle phase traps in this game, Sacrifice Armor, Deep Prison, Mirror Force, people sometimes Solemn Warning or Solemn Judgment during the battle phase, this card just says no. Pretty much short and sweet and to the point. It says, no, fuck you, you're done. Alright, card number 4. Mr. Ojamack.
Alright, the 4th card I'm about to reveal. You remember this card when Yugi played on the Rare Hunter in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, the same Rare Hunter that had 3 sets of Exodia. You figure it out now? Hold on, let me give you a second to think. Think about it. What card do you use to stop you Exodia?
Chain Destruction.
Besides that.
Curse Seal.
Besides that.
I don't know.
You ready?
Yeah.
Light Force Sword.
Oh, yeah. Y'all remember this card? Y'all forgot all about this card when Trap Dust Shoot came out.
You forgot about this. Come on now. Those who remember that episode remember this card. Come on now.
Come on, people. You'll use Trap Dust Shoot over this?
Select one card in your opponent's hand. They can't use that card for 4 turns.
Because it gets banished.
It gets banished. 4 turns.
Now, with Trap Dust Shoot, here's the problem. Your opponent has to have 4 more cards in their hand to use it. This card just says, no, it doesn't matter. You can just play it.
You play it for free.
Yep.
For free.
Okay.
For 4 turns, they don't have that card.
And yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Like, for example, they have Dark Hole. When you want to banish that card for 4 turns?
Yeah, some people argue where you don't get to look at the card. Okay, and they lost the card for 4 turns. You can't top that.
You can tell what type of card it is based on their facial expression.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, okay, you know, like, or, you know, the way they sound like, okay, you know, I'm not bothered by that. Bull, they are bothered by it. They don't have that card for 4 turns.
The thing about Trap Dust Shoot is, it puts the card back in the deck. So you're okay, yeah, that's good. But your opponent might have the chance of drawing that same card again. So what's the big whoop? At least this card, they don't get it back for 4 turns. Because since the card gets banished while face down, they can't use any cards that affect remove from play cards because it's not face up. Yeah, they can return it to the deck, but they can't add it to their hand.
Right.
Right. That's what you gotta say?
No, matter of fact, I'm gonna say this right now. Use it. That's all I'm gonna say.
I got like
Use it.
6 of these things. I love this card.
Right.
Alright. Card number thing, I don't know. Forgot, don't care. Alright. 5. Desperate Tag. What Desperate Tag does, basically it says, if you control a monster, if a monster you control be destroyed by battle, you can take 0 battle damage. And you can special summon a level 4 lower warrior monster from your hand. Okay, yeah, it's short and sweet and to the point. Hero decks can use this. Any type of hero deck that runs warriors can use this. 6 Samurais can use this. Amazons can use this.
Big time.
Any deck that uses a lot of warriors can use this. Basically, what this card is causing is you take no damage to replace the monster that died. It's a small Wabaku. And this card is continuous. Warriors that have special summon effects, they get it right on impact when they summon by this card. It's just crazy. This card is so beneficial. You can immediately follow up a backup plan, or you can XYZ later on. Or Synchro. You can go, oh, Martin Captain died. I take no damage. Special summon Rose Warrior. Follow up with a Synchro level 8. This card is amazing if used in the right type of deck. Alright, Ojamack, what's your next one?
Man, let me tell y'all something right now. This next card I got, Counter Trap. Spell Speed 3. It ain't Magic Jammer. It do have magic in its name. You know what it is? Magic Drain.
Barely see these in side decks anymore.
Right, you don't see this card being played anymore. You might see a Magic Jammer, but you don't see this. Let me break it down for you. Let me break it down for y'all. First of all, this card, you're being benefited regardless. They play a magic card, play this card. Now you can negate the activation of that magic card and destroy it. But here's the thing. It can be stopped either by 7 tools, or they have to discard a magic card from their hand. Either way you look at it, you know, you're being benefited. Okay, I play Shrink. Magic Drain. You can stop it, discard a magic card from your hand. Oh man, I got a dark hole in my hand. Do I really want to do that? That's up to you. Either way, I'm being benefited. So you go ahead and like discard or, you know, allow it to play or whatnot. Either way, I am being benefited. And this is for free. Come on now, man.
You see how many... now, you give people out there, I love my counter traps. I find them the best side deck in this game.
And you know what? Zoom in right there. Zoom in right there.
Zoom
in a counter trap.
It's a counter trap.
A counter. Spell Speed 3. Okay, I Stardust it. Doesn't happen.
Exactly.
Shooting Star. Doesn't happen.
And a lot of people think you can do that too.
Majestic Star. Forget about it. That cannot stop this. Either by its own effect or another counter trap
that can stop it. Yep. Spell Speed 3s can only be stopped by Spell Speed 3.
Right.
Alright, next. After Desperate Tag comes... I was saving this card for last. I got 2 of them left. Malfunction. Now, for all those who don't remember, I'm sorry for all the jerking around on this camera, but I'm like really, really stiff sitting on the ground. Malfunction's effect is, it's a counter trap, and its effect says...
Let's repeat that again.
It's a counter trap that says...
You know what? I'm going to spell it out for you. Counter. What?
Don't worry about this. Keep going. Keep going.
You're going to put me... You know what? I'm going to keep going. Space TRAP. Counter trap.
That does. You pay 500 life points in response to your opponent activating a trap card. You negate it and return it to its original position. A lot of you be like, well, can't I just use it again? Yes, you can.
Yeah.
But here's the plus side to it. If your opponent had to pay a cost, they have to now pay it again. You pay half your life points for Solemn Judgment to stop my Torrential Tribute. I pay 500 to make you play your Solemn again. No refund on the cost. You ain't got to pay the cost again.
Right. You had 8,000. Now you got to pay it again.
So you probably at 2,000.
So you went from 8,000 to 4,000. Now 4,000 to 2,000. So I want you to have a monster that has 2,000 or more attack points. That's where Magic Cylinder comes in.
And also, being that you had the Solemn twice, if you choose to, can you play that Solemn Warning anymore? No, you can't. You play Solemn Warning. You pay 2,000 life points to stop a card I control or a summon of a monster. I play Malfunction and pay 500 life points.
Hold on, stop
to
right
make
there.
wait to flip the card face
let's
down.
Stop right there
and
for a
negate it.
second. They played the Solemn Warning and they paid 2,000. In response to that, you play Malfunction.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
You pay 500. Which one is better?
Would you rather pay 2,000 to negate a summon?
Right.
And if your opponent plays Solemn Warning, would you rather play Solemn Judgment to negate it? Or would you rather play 7 Tools? Or would you rather play Malfunction?
This card right here.
Yep. Now, think about it. Yes, 7 Tools lets you pay 1,000 to negate the card completely. But Malfunction lets you pay 500. Yes, the card is getting flip face down. But you think about it this way. They're paying more life points, which means their life points now gets lower than yours significantly.
Look at it this way. That Solemn Warning or Judgment
It's going to bite them in the ass now.
yes, it's going to bite them severely. There's no coming back from that. Damage Vaccine Omega Max. First of all, that was no damage taken. You had to pay the cost. So don't even think about it.
Now, for all you out there that's doubting this card won me a turn. This card right here, people. Let's zoom in.
Bam.
This card right here, that card right there, won me a tournament in Delmar. Because all my side deck cards were counter traps besides the compulsory, the Trapple, and the Bottomlesses. People thought my side deck was stupid, but it won me the game. So, suck on that.
You know what? Rewind that back. Tell them again. I didn't think they'd hear you.
It won me the game, but people were telling me my side deck was stupid. But Malfunction helped me win when people were playing Solemn Judgment. So, suck on that. There are a lot of cards that are good that don't cost $30. This card is common, rare, and ultimate rare. I have 3 ultimate rares, mini rares, and a couple commons. I would use this card over Solemn Judgment and Warning any day. Alright. Last card, Mr. Ojamack.
Actually, the fourth card.
Shut up. Just keep going.
Alright, y'all. This card came out of Full-Time Shockwave. Yeah, brand new, but very underappreciated. It's a field card.
Uh-oh.
Think about it.
Uh-oh. Is it XYZ territory?
Why, yes it is. It's Sea territory.
Okay, guys. Gaze upon this probably never going to be used field spell.
Look at it this way. Isn't it Sea Monster's own skyscraper?
Exactly.
Their own dark city.
Yep.
Their own Amazoness fighting spirit.
And Synchros don't have this shit.
Right. You know what? Before we go back on this card, let's actually steer off our main objective for a bit. And let's for quite a bit. Now then, Seas have nasty support cards.
Already. And they still relatively just came out.
Right. Synchro Monsters, let's think.
They didn't really get shit.
Right.
They have support, but it's not badass like XYZ's got.
Right. I mean, this card is so bad. Sea Monsters have their own field card. Their own field card. What? Their own field card. Synchros don't. I love Sea Monsters. I'm gonna let that be known right now. I love Sea Monsters.
I made that loud and clear in my previous videos.
I love them. Forget Synchro Monsters. Synchro Monsters are just basically one-sided. Sea Monsters offers strategy.
Yes, you have to actually think about which one you want to use.
That's how the game was originally played. You had to use strategy.
When Synchros came out, people became lazy.
That's what Synchros are. Just lazy cards. Lazy, good for them. Now, you know what? I'm going to admit, I use a couple of Synchro Monsters. I'm not going to lie. But I played them with strategy. I'm not like everybody else out there. You know, I'm not going to use them, basically one-sided. I use them with strategy. I know what I can do with them.
Basically, what he means was, this is an example. When was the last time you all heard someone use Black Rose's second effect? Does any of y'all even remember that he has 2 effects?
Right.
That is just your question.
Now, this card, very underappreciated, but in the future it will be. But right now we're tackling it. Like I said before, it's their own skyscraper. And here's a neat little effect. Here is a neat little effect. If this card would be destroyed by a card effect, not card ruling.
Yes.
But by card effects.
I know a lot of you want to be out there like, I'll just play another field spell and destroy it. That's not an effect, that's a rule.
Yeah, that's a card ruling. Now, if this would be destroyed by card effect, guess what it can do?
It can keep itself alive by
it can. Get ready. If you having a Sea Monster on the field with its C materials, detach one of them. Guess what stays on the field?
I don't know. Oh, this?
That.
And here's another boost, guys. The card gives any XYZ monster that battles 200 attack times its rank.
Like I said, their own skyscraper.
Now, here's the better thing. Unlike Skyscraper and Dark City and Willpower say the monster has to attack a stronger monster. This card says battles.
That's right. It doesn't matter if it attacks or be attacked.
It gains 200 times its rank.
It gains 200 times its rank. So, for example, Gotchi, tell them.
Gotchi becomes a permanent 800 attack, 2600 defense whenever it battles. Utopia becomes an instant 3300 monster when it battles.
Wait. Here's a neat little combo. Try using Honest with Utopia.
Oh, yeah. And then double or nothing.
Right. Then double or nothing along with that card.
But yet, double or nothing is probably not fast enough for people to use in the meta.
And you know what? We're going to tackle that on our next underappreciated video.
Yep,
we are
double or
going to
nothing.
tackle that severely.
All right, next card on my list after Malfunction is my last card. What's it called again? Full House. Can't read it. Too dark out here. Full House is basically like Straight Flush. Straight Flush says your opponent has to have their backfield filled up to use it. Well, Full House is a watered-down, easier-to-use version of it. You select 2 face-up spell trackers on the field and 3 face-down ones. Destroy them. You'd be like, who in the right mind will have 5 backfield? Well, I just said it says select 2 face-up and 3 face-down. It doesn't say backfield have to be filled. You can have an equipped deck that has a lot of equipped cards on your side of the field. Just select the 2 face-up ones and 3 face-down your opponent cards. Destroy them. Dragonities can use this card. Union decks can use this card.
Very.
Decks that have field spells can use this card. Even if your opponent activates something, since it becomes face up, you can change Full House to it. Select that activated face up card, and one of yours or theirs face up cards, and 3 face down cards, and bomb them up. This card is good side deck against decks that have a lot of backfield. And burn decks, or final countdown decks, or destiny board decks do that. This card should at least be sided at 1. At the most, because you're not going to pull it off that many times. You're lucky twice. But this card should see a lot more play. I'm not saying every deck should have it. I'm just saying give it a chance. Now, I'm sure y'all heard about my Cold Cuts deck. You see how many face-up cards I have on my side of the field?
Tell them.
I can use Full House to destroy my 2 face-up cards, which are Armor Breakers, and then destroy 3 of your face-down cards, and then just use War Arms to put the Armor Breakers back on them. Thus, I lost nothing. You did. So, people, it does not take meta to make a card good. It takes you as an individual to use what God gave you, your brain,
for once.
For once, and make the card work. Stop letting someone else do the thinking for you.
It sounds a lot like CC to me.
Okay.
Did I put him on the video?
We're going to get sued now. We're going to get sued.
I don't care.
Paris, sorry for your real name. Mr.Ojamack, we're going to get sued, man. Can't do this. Eminent Hero can't go down like that.
All right.
All right, Mr. Ojamack, your last card.
Ashley, put that camera on me. Let me tell y'all something right now. Last card right here. What pack?
Wait, see his face. All right, go ahead.
What pack? Invasion of Chaos.
Oh, gosh. That set is how old?
Invasion of Chaos.
All right, people, this must be important.
IOC. Oh, it's important. And yet, ain't nobody using this card?
Show me.
Blam.
Wait, is that the Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell?
Oh, tell you something about this card.
Slap it down.
I'm going to slap it down. Curse Seal, baby. Curse Seal. Now, I'm going to explain how this card works. Discard 1 spell card. Negate the activation and the effect of that spell card that was played. And destroy it. For the rest of the duel, if your opponent has any other copies of that spell card,
including the one destroyed,
they cannot play it.
Basically, it becomes a prohibition. For free. That doesn't stay on the field.
For free.
And it lingers.
It never lingers. For example, your opponent plays... Matter of fact, you go up against a Gravekeeper deck. And your first turn has already went. And you have this face down. And you have a magic card in your hand. And your opponent plays Necro Valley. Oh,
that's going to be hurt. That's going to hurt.
That's going to hurt them big time. Play this card. Discard that magic card from your hand. negate Necro Valley, destroy it. For the rest of the duel, they can't play Necro Valley.
Again.
Now, the only card you have to worry about is Gravekeeper's Descendant.
And Royal Tribute. Oh my God.
Forget Royal Tribute. Man, that's where malfunction comes in.
If you make Royal Tribute's a spell.
Really?
If you can curse seal
really?
Yep. Now, I know people that if you curse seal that Necro Valley, you don't got to worry about Royal Tribute. But other than that, that's where this comes in handy.
That's where that comes in.
This stops Necro Valley. Then you got to worry about Royal Tribute. But if you don't, that's where this comes in.
Let me ask you this. Since when do Gravekeepers have another spell card in their hand?
They usually don't. It's usually still.
They usually don't. So when they played that card,
they probably will never get a chance to let it go through.
No.
A lot of the Gravekeeper decks I play were more monster and trap heavy.
This card came out of Invasion of Chaos. Let me tell you something. Real story. I was going against an alien deck. Now they mostly rely on their spell cards. So this dude played A-Cell Breeding Device. I played that card. Let me tell you something. He was worried. He tried to play it off, but you could tell he wasn't having that. This card slowed his deck down a bit. Now, all I had to do was worry about A-Cell Incubator. I never got the chance to use it on him, but you know what, though? He was very cautious. This card is ridiculous. I used 3 in my scraps. I side decked them with my scraps and my Amazonas. Now, yes, my name is Mr.Ojamack. I do main Ojamas. But that doesn't mean
you can't have other decks.
Right. I love using decks that, people don't even use.
Yep.
Destiny Hero. I use Destiny Heroes. Not Astra Phoenix, a basic D hero. But I'm about to switch to Astra Phoenix, though. Because I'm that nice.
Just like me. I mean, I'm named Eminent Hero. I love the heroes. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Hey.
Oh, it's like that.
You don't want people on this video to see you get real. And me get real.
Man, we already got real.
Wait. Okay, continuing on. This has been Eminent Hero, Mr. Ojamack, talking about Yu-Gi-Oh's underappreciated cards. Peace out, niggas.